like to hold for Donny.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Told you it was
Hold
going to be
this.
an interesting hour.
Whoops, Miami.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. My name is Lori, and I'd like to know, can I please hold on for Donny, please?
Of course, Lori.
Oh, thank you. I have been calling you since...
Now, don't start hyperventilating on me, okay?
I'm trying not to. But I've been holding on. I've been waiting to talk to him.
You're just foaming at the mouth, right?
No, actually, I'm just sitting here gonna bust out in tears in a minute.
Oh, now don't get emotional, okay? Let's try not to make fools out of ourselves, all right?
Oh, I'll try not to.
Okay, Lori, hold on.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Wow. The emotion level in here is rising to a fever pitch, okay?
She's a mess.
She is a wreck. I don't know who's more excited, her or Johnny Dark at the prospect of Pizza Loft showing up. Hey, he came in here during the news break. Where's the chow? Where's the chow? Boy, he is incredible, isn't he? I don't even want to get into it. It's too embarrassing. Plantation. Good one. 1217 at WIOD. Doing a good job of screening these calls. Ladies only, okay? Ladies. Do we have to draw you a diagram, Nick? Too many of those shows with Reverend Polis, I think, is what did it. Now he doesn't know a lady from his armpit. God, maybe George will have to answer the phones and get this straightened out. That's embarrassing, isn't it? 1217 at WIOD. 751-9463 in Dade. 524 WIOD in Broward. See, they're all flashing, but he's going through this traumatic. Are you a lady?
Yes, I am.
Well, you are. Thank God. Did you hear that last one?
Yeah, that was no lady.
Yeah. Now, are you waiting for Donny Osmond?
Yes, I am, but I like talking to you, too.
Oh, okay. Today? Oh, you mean another time?
Oh, well, anytime.
Okay. Hold on.
Okay.
She don't want to talk to us. You don't have to lie and make us feel better. You don't have to do that. We'll survive. Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Great.
Are you really going to have Osmond on?
What do you think?
Well, I don't know. I just turned you on. My boyfriend's home from work today, and we listen to you every day.
Now, why did you call him Osmond?
Donny Osmond.
Yeah. You don't have to be embarrassed to say that. I mean, I know it sounds a little prepubescent and everything, but you can say that.
I know.
Now, do you want to talk to him?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Hold on. I think. I'm a little nervous about that one. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
A little nervous. He thinks we're having, what's his name, from CBS?
Oh, Charles Osgood?
Charles Osgood, yeah. No, she does. She really does. She don't know Donny Osmond from Flipper. And Luke Halpin, by the way, might be stopping by, okay? Anyway, George is here to take pictures. Channel 7 is coming by. Johnny Dark is here to eat. Pizza Loft will probably be here any minute. Just really something. It's not like what usually happens on this show, is it? Where they just ignore the crap out of us. Okay, Broward and Boca. He's at the door, ladies and gentlemen. He is at the door.
There goes Nick.
Nick is on his way to get him.
Oh, boy.
WIOD.
Hi, is Neil Rogers there?
Yes, do you want to speak to Donny Osmond?
Yes, I would.
You don't really want to speak to Neil, do you?
No,
I don't blame you. Hold on. WIOD.
Hello.
Goodbye. Okay, so we got the Dade and Broward lines all set up there, and all those ladies out there. Now, the one on 2, I'm not the one with Charles Osgood.
Yeah.
Just, you know.
You want to check her again?
You're still there, right?
Hi.
Hold on. Don't panic now. Palm Beach. Okay, good one. Lee Fowler wanted to talk to him during a break, but his spot just ran out, and he couldn't hold on any longer. Sorry about that, Lee. You'll have to make do with the guy. What's that? He had a great show today, boy. I forget what it was.
Yeah.
Oh, it was incredible.
Let me look that up.
Something about how to make your flowers grow.
Did he have Chris Rollins?
I think he had Steve Pizzicano or whatever that guy's name was. That the guy was talking about yesterday?
Yeah.
That was growing those funny flowers in his backyard or something? Boca.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you keep hanging up on me.
I know. Too bad. Palm Beach.
Mike Miller, please.
Okay, hold on. Okay, 20 afternoon.
Now we're getting somewhere.
At WIOD.
Falling together.
Okay, let's begin the break, because I see the whole entourage is coming in here. This is pretty exciting. Look at this. They're just thousands.
Well,
and thousands of people flocking in here. Boy, we haven't had this much excitement since Mike Disney came in. Right? And
You're
it was by mistake.
Right.
It was shocking.
Donny is here.
Nick is really finally doing a little bit of work now. This is so exciting, I could just pass out on the floor. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen, the star of Stage and Screen.
Are you Neil?
Yeah, I think so. The last time I checked. Great, Donnie. It's wonderful to see you. We've got a lot of desperate, drooling ladies on the phone waiting.
The Bird.
Yeah, you can tell why, can't you? For the Bird.
Johnny's in there.
Johnny Dark is in there. Johnny's...
he just hangs around.
He just hangs out and eats.
All right.
You can relate to that. Look at that shirt that he's wearing. Is that incredible or what? That's
What's incredible about
I don't know. It looks haloshes. Anyway, just a little joke. See, he's got, by the time he leaves here, he's going to be Jewish. Yes. Did you know the Osmonds were Jewish?
Yes.
That's one of the best-kept secrets in America. And these people from Channel 7 who are on work release, by the way, they only work on holiday weekends when they let them out. It's incredible.
Hey, I want to say one thing. I was listening to you.
You're not going to whisper in my ear.
No, I'm not going to whisper.
Okay. Destroy his image.
Something else in your ear.
Really? When does that start?
One thing you said on the air, you said ladies only. Why are you avoiding the questions from the men? Oh, you've never heard...
talk to anybody you want to talk to. I don't care if you were in for a lot of grief. It doesn't bother me. Why, you want to talk to guys?
I'll answer anything they want to talk about.
Really?
Sure.
Is Marie's real name Olive?
Yeah, it is.
See, we got that out of the way immediately.
Good.
Some faker called in yesterday. He said her name was
I'm probably
Olive.
dead meat now for announcing that.
No. Well, you and she aren't too tight anymore anyway, right?
No, despite what everybody thinks we are.
You get along great.
We do.
Right,
we
do you?
But the only problem is we don't see each other that much.
Yeah.
You know, she's so busy doing her thing.
And that's only by accident.
What?
That you work on the East Coast when she's on the West and vice versa.
Yeah, no, as a matter of fact, this tour is taking us to a lot of the same venues.
Really?
Yeah.
And are you, like, hanging out together?
No, we still have time.
I like his refreshing honesty, you know. That's the amazing. Even when it hurts, it's incredible. Okay, can I do a little break? Because
No.
No? Okay. I mean, it's your show. We got all these ladies. Well, you don't want to talk to a bunch of dumb guys.
Wait, you saying guys are dumb?
Well, on this show they are.
Yeah, trust him.
Believe me. No, listen.
I want to prove that theory wrong.
Okay.
Guys, you call in too.
Okay, anybody who wants to call and make an ass out of yourself, you do it, okay? Okay, 23 afternoon, Donny Osmond's in the building. Look at this. They don't come in. Now, I want to tell you, you saw Channel 7 is right next door over here?
Yes.
They never come in here. We could be arrested for murder on this show. We could do anything in the world. They wouldn't come over here. It's too far. It's true. It's too far. We'd be on the front page of the Herald, okay? It's too far for Channel 7. But Donny Osmond comes in, and they're here snapping and shooting and smiling and puking. And it's just, I'm just embarrassed. Anyways, come in.
What a surprise.
And look at that. She's got an album. She looks really desperate today. Okay, Laura, come right on in here. Laura wants to give you a big hug and a kiss. You don't mind that, do you? His wife's not too crazy about it, but that's okay. By the way, you notice how big that wedding ring is that he's wearing? It's like a message. No, I'm talking about the ring. Anyway, here's
quick.
Yeah,
quick.
Sure.
Yeah, you're right.
Did you hear what he just said?
Hi, Laura.
She said she doesn't care. Look at her. She's all made up today, like Tammy Faye. You look just like Tammy Faye today. I can't believe it.
She's not that bad.
Well, close. The mascara's running down her pupik. It's incredible.
Down her what?
Down her thing. Now, what are you going to? You going to sign her album? This is great. Forget the calls. We'll get you people on in a minute. But this is like history in the making. Laura is so hysterical, and he's got the pen, and he just look at what he did with it. It's incredible. Look at her. She.
9 years old.
Yes. Now, don't say when you were. See, that's what he's trying to break away from. He doesn't want to be.
No, I'm not.
No, he doesn't.
I want to get that out of the
He
open.
wants to be 15 years old again.
No.
Yes.
Despite what a lot of people think, I am not embarrassed about my past. I have to admit, though,
It's a funny way that he put it, isn't it?
Yeah. But I have
listen, we can't all be on with Andy
there was a
Williams.
period in my life that I just disregarded everything I did because it was the very thing that was bringing me down in the gutter with my career. You know, the Donny Osmond, the goody two-shoe things, you know.
But that's what she loves.
That's why I don't deny it anymore, because it was a big part of a lot of people's lives. It got me to this point where I am now.
Although she said she would leave with you today at the end of the show, but, you know,
we'll talk about
she'll make
that
a sacrifice. You've got what? Scott is with you? Yeah. Oh, her boyfriend's here supervising. Okay.
Boy, is he ever.
But you dump him in 2 seconds, right? Yeah.
Don't put her in that position.
She said, get lost, Scott. She doesn't need a ride home.
Didn't deny.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Interrupted you.
No, but I don't want to make fun of the past anymore. I don't want to deny it. I don't want to put it down because, hey, there were some good songs in the 70s for the time. I mean, they certainly wouldn't hold up now, but I'm sure a lot of people would.
Doing tonight?
That, for instance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, we got it all here. We're all ready.
You know something? Dick Clark has a list of the best summer songs ever written, and I think that's number 16 on his charts.
Didn't he say that to us when he called that day?
Somebody
notice?
did, if it wasn't
pushing
you.
the hell out of that record. Well, they get royalties on all that old stuff. Okay. We know how you guys
As a
work.
matter of fact, play it again. We'll get a few more pennies
Every
out of
time we
this
play
thing.
it, you know, it's BMI and ASCAP.
Sure.
They're cashing in on that stuff.
You betcha.
Right? But, you know, somebody called a little while ago. What is that? Oh, jeez. I get so panicky when those beepers go off. Listen to that.
TV
Must be Joey Reynolds. Anyway, somebody made an interesting point
Now, who is
about...
this ugly Joey Reynolds guy?
Oh, gee, is he ugly?
I don't know him, but everybody's
You
calling
don't
him
know
ugly.
him? You don't know Joey Reynolds?
I don't
God,
watch-
he's old enough to be your great-grandfather.
He's got like a midday
He's
talk show or
got,
something?
well, it's pretty weak. He used to be the monster. Like when I was a kid growing up about 80 years ago in Buffalo, he was on the radio. He was a giant in the industry.
Maybe I know his face, but
And now no, you don't want to know his face.
Okay.
But anyway, somebody made the point that Michael Jackson started out like as a little pipsqueak
I
in
heard
the
the
Jackson 5 and all those prepubescent records, and his career has gone steadily. Although you haven't had any plastic surgery, which may be part of it. But it's gone along without any interruption, and he's got, I don't know, does he have the same following or a different following?
No, Michael took a different route. Who's to say what happened? I mean, I don't really know. I think television had a lot to do with it. As big as it was for Donny Osmond, or Donny and Marie, I should say, it kills a record career. And there's something about television that is almost very plastic. And it's fake.
He did see Joey's show, if you see.
Particularly Variety, Neil. Okay? Variety, it worked for the time.
Well, there is no more Variety.
It doesn't work
It's dead.
nowadays
It's gone.
because it is very plastic. And people are not so naive anymore. And they know what goes on behind the scenes, what goes on behind the camera. And you can't fake them out anymore. So it's not so goody-goody and everything's so perfect. Because we're not living in a perfect world. You know, nobody's that goody-goody. And that's why...
Well, even when you were doing those shows, you weren't that goody-goody.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Exactly. The show had
Are we
a
going to
certain
hear about
format.
that?
Well, the show had a certain format that had to stay that way because we were getting the ratings and we were locked into a format, Neil, that gave us that very good, clean-cut, wholesome image. Now, mind you, I wasn't into drugs or that whole type of scene. So if you want to call that goody-goody, then I'm goody-goody, I guess.
By today's standards.
By today's standards.
Yeah. And that's why you started hanging out with George Michael and Boy George.
I did.
I don't know. Isn't that what all the tabloids say? That he went to England and he was...
Okay. That was based on my image being so good, clean-cut. I went to these Hollywood parties, and people got pictures of me hanging out with Boy George. We were going to do some collaborating together. For
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for the album?
For the album.
Yeah.
It never really materialized because we couldn't get our schedules together. But the mere fact that Donny Osmond was seen next to Boy George
Pretty shocking.
was such a controversy in people's minds because they perceived Donny Osmond to be something completely different than what I am, you know?
Which is?
Very normal, down-to-earth person, you know? I'm not this guy. I'm not this guy that's been in a
I'm watching
bubble
Laura's
his whole life.
expression, boy, and her eyebrow, when he said that, her eyebrow just went all the way to her forehead, like what, to the top.
I don't know, but Donny Osmond has seemed to have this boy in a bubble type of image for so long that he could do no wrong. He's so perfect and goody-good boy next door, you know.
Well, have you got any video cassettes like Rob Lowe? Now, that could do a lot. Didn't help him,
I'm proud of the fact that I don't have any
think
Rob
it helped
Lowe's
him,
cassettes.
you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to disagree with you on that
You
one.
think
Now,
it did?
You betcha. And that's a sad scenario on society nowadays is because, well, look at Vanessa Williams. Okay, there's another good example. How controversy helps. As a matter of fact, Patrick Leonard, I believe that's his name, he produced Madonna's material. He came out with a quote, got back to me through a friend of mine, my music director, as a matter of fact. He said, controversy sells. If you can be controversial nowadays, people will buy your material. You'll get press, and the more press you get, the more popular you become.
We ought to think about that on this show, maybe.
Well, it's true. When you think about it, the more controversial you can be. That's why these guys call up and they say what they say, because it causes talk. It causes excitement.
What
you know?
guys?
Well, you know, like a couple of phone calls ago that you got.
Oh, you mean the ones calling here today?
Yeah.
Oh, we get that every day. They just have a little problem.
Yeah, that's true.
Little problem. Very little problem.
Big problem.
No, I don't think so. But we'll find out. Okay, 12:34 at WIOD. When we get back, because now I don't know how long you're going to stay.
I'll stay when I'm done. Until I'm done, I should say.
And then, and Pizza Loft's here, so food is
We got
coming
pizza?
out. Yeah, we got anything you want.
I want pizza. I haven't eaten
And
yet.
Laura's going to feed you. She's going to hand feed you, okay? It's going to be just obscene. Look at this. And you notice, now Jeff usually comes in alone, but today he's got helpers.
Yeah. Lanny.
Isn't that incredible?
Jeff,
He's got
how you doing?
helpers from Pizza Loft bringing. And what's in that box?
Lonnie?
T-shirts? and all kinds of chazarai. Look at that. Isn't that incredible? And he must wear that at every pubic appearance, right? Great. Boy, okay, so you're going to dish the food out. I'll do a little break here while you're getting the food ready. See, now we figured out a way to make him stay. If you're looking for a great night of entertainment for your family, call 38 at WIOD. Okay, are we, the TV people don't see? TV people, once they're doing stuff, the radio people, we're like peons, okay? It's like, hey, they're just in radio, you know? We're the TV folks. Anyway, Donnie's eating it. His excellent Pizza Loft has brought all the great stuff. And we do eat on the air, okay, which is bad radio, but we don't really give a damn, right? What is that? Are you giving him a GTR T-shirt? Great.
All right. Great.
One thing, you'll be dressed for a long time when you leave here, man. He's leaving with all the good T-shirts from Pizza Loft and GTR, little pizza there. What is that, calzone? Calzone? Jeez, just incredible.
About the works.
Okay, so how's the album doing?
It's doing great. We're almost gold.
Great.
We're hoping that by the time Christmas rolls around or the New Year rolls around.
Well, we're going to put you right over the edge.
No, I
we're playing the
appreciate
hell
it,
out of it. And if
I
our
really
people,
do appreciate it.
If our people next door at GTR had any brains, they'd be playing it too. But their numbers are dropping like a rock, and that's part of the reason, you know. That's true.
I'm sure they appreciate you saying that.
Well, no, and listen, this is the honest show, okay? It hurts, and there's Scott in there laughing. He knows it's true. He knows they're searching for an audience desperately. But once they start playing the good stuff, they didn't even play the Roy Orbison record, right? Which was #1 AOR record in the country. We were playing it, and we don't even play music on this show.
It seems as though people are very careful as to what they do. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are sheep in the business. They always try to follow the trends and see what's going on rather than sticking their necks out and saying, I like this, let's go for this, and using their ears instead of statistics.
Yeah, well, they're using some part of their body over there. I don't think it's their ears, but anyway, I want to get a lot of these calls on it. I don't want you to think that it's just we want all these young ladies to call in and gush over you, but this is like for them, it's their whole life. You do understand that. It's like hinging. I'm serious. I don't know what you're laughing about. It's true. Like they're just foaming at them. I like her. Look at her. She's really, usually looks very nice. Today she's got enough makeup on to, seriously, I don't understand you. You ordinarily look wonderful.
Neil. No, give her a break.
She is. She's attractive. She's wonderful. She's bubbly. But today she looks like Alice Ghostly. She's got enough because you wanted to impress him. Isn't that true?
She looks nice to me.
Well, there you go. So she did impress you. No, but you see what I mean? You came in now like him. He's got that crappy shirt on. He doesn't come here to impress you.
He does set it straight, doesn't he? You really?
Yeah. It looks like you got that at Kmart, okay? You saw Rain Man.
This was a very expensive shirt, mind you, Neil. Yeah.
And you heard what Raymond said. He said Kmart sucks, okay?
Oh, that's right.
Now, he goes and buys that, like probably he wasn't...
This is not a Kmart shirt. This is not a Kmart shirt.
Where did you get it?
It's...
don't tell me, Observe.
No, is it? Got it at Target.
Yeah.
No,
at
I can't remember.
TJ Maxx, he was shopping with
Detroit.
Tammy Faye. At the mall in Detroit? Where in Detroit? Southland? Westland?
No, it was...
Eastland?
No, I can't remember. It started with an L.
You were just in Detroit?
Yeah, last night.
Because I lived in Detroit. I lived in Michigan for 12 years. Not that you care about that, but
I went and saw a Lions game yesterday.
Did you really? You were at the game yesterday?
The ones with the Browns?
Great game. 13-10.
Can you believe that interception at the very end?
I thought he scored on that play, and we were doing the show. And
he did.
It didn't count?
Oh, it didn't count?
No, because it was already 13-10, and that was the final score. What do they call it back? Does anybody know?
They didn't count the touchdown?
Look at the looks I'm getting like, we don't know. We don't know nothing about football. This must be your crowd.
Well, there go the phone calls. Oh, well, that was a good idea. Sorry.
Anyway, the line's won, which is very rare, by the way. Okay, now, who's that on the bat line? Is that another inside call, or is he doing another deal with Joey?
You know, I think you've had a lady holding for an hour and 15 minutes.
Okay, let's get her right on. Okay, are you anxious to speak to her?
Well, for a lady's been holding an hour.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, this is your big chance.
Okay.
Who is this?
This is Denise.
Hi, Denise. How you doing?
Fine, thanks. How are you?
Great. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from North Miami.
North Miami.
Yes.
You've been holding for how long?
I guess about an hour and 15 minutes, an hour and 20 minutes.
Shame on you, Neil.
Denise, is it?
Yes, Denise.
What have you been holding? It's just a joke, Denise. Don't answer the question.
I've been a fan of yours now for about 15, 16 years, though, and this is the first time I get to talk to you. I've been to a couple of your concerts, but I've never been fortunate enough to meet you, though.
Well, it's nice to talk to you, at least over the phone.
Yeah.
You've lived in Florida all your life?
No, I'm originally from New York. I went to school in California, and...
What part of California?
Malibu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was really nice over there. But anyway, did you have a nice Thanksgiving yesterday?
I did. As I was telling Neil and Glenn, I went to the Lions game in Detroit, and had a little turkey dinner and the whole bit. It was kind of fun with my wife and my little boy.
What about your other boys?
They're back in Los Angeles. I flew them out earlier on the tour separately, and they joined me and watched what I do.
Is that your little boy in there?
Yeah, is that your little boy?
Yeah.
Oh,
Are you serious? He looks just like Jimmy.
Really?
Doesn't he?
How old is he, Donnie?
4.
4?
Yeah.
Doesn't he look a little like Jimmy?
Little. Yeah, he does.
Not Jimmy Osmond, Jimmy Carter.
He's eating pizza.
Wouldn't that be something? His son will grow up to be president someday. Then he won't have to worry about all this crap. Go ahead, Denise. I'm sorry. I'm taking up your time with all this bad material.
That's okay. How old are your boys now?
Well, I tell you, I'm not going to talk about that too much because that's my private life, and I try to keep that as private as possible. So, they're just normal kids.
In other words, it's none of your business, Denise.
Okay.
I like he's paying no attention to this. He's just eating pizza. I like that.
You bet. a normal lifestyle.
Let me ask you about your tour then. How much long do you have of your tour?
About another month, 3 weeks or so, something like that. We end up in Los Angeles. We're going to hit New York here next week, and then work our way west until we hit Los Angeles, and that's the last show.
Are you planning another album soon?
Well, I'm going to jump into that in January. I don't know exactly when I want to release it, because I'm going to take my time. See, I'm in a critical position in my career right now, because this next album, if it's anywhere near a very poppy, formulated album, my career's over. Because I've got the attention of the industry now with this album. It was an interesting story to be told with what everybody's referring to as a comeback. I like to refer to it as a resurgence more. But I'm going to make sure that the quality of this next album is good straight rock and roll, real strong material. And I'm not going to tour a lot next year. I'm going to just stay in the studio and really work hard on the album because I think too many bands make the mistake of touring too much, and then the second album is due and say, whoop, let's go in the studio and hurry and rush this album out, and it suffers. So I'm going to take my time with it.
Are you planning to write any of the material for the next album?
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Great.
Matter of fact, I've started.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about TV? Do you plan to do any of that?
Nope.
No, not again?
Nope.
He hates TV.
I have had my fill with television.
He hates TV.
Only
the videos.
Only the videos, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And special appearances here and there, but not a series.
Okay, how about acting? Do you plan to do any of that as far as like maybe movies?
Well, here again, you know, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to make sure that it's good.